What's up, my dudes? It's an exciting one today. Unboxing time. Yeah, you're watching Duty's Daggers. My name's Kevin Duty. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It's a cool channel. I promise you'll like it, so you might as well just frickin' subscribe, you know? Finger update. It's the third day after I cut my finger badly. And it's, yeah, looks about the same. I've still been working and I keep accidentally banging it on stuff. That kind of sucks. But overall, we're healing up pretty good. So this is something quite excited about. It's a new knife that was just released. And it's a version of a knife that I've already owned. But it's a slightly different version. And you'll see what I mean here in a second. If I can open this. There we go. All right. All right. Oops. Hurry up, baby! Hurry up! Riyadh. Let's do it. Magnetic box. This looks different than the last one. I like it. Okay, yeah, it is different. What do we got here? Look at this. Oh, yeah. Okay. Awesome. I was hoping it would be right around this size. This is perfect. So this is the new Riyadh XO M. If you watch my channel, you know that I had one of these, the original version. Had it on the channel, really liked it. Ended up selling it because I couldn't really afford to buy it at the time anyways, and really wasn't going to carry it. It was big. This version, however, is a little shorter, a little smaller, and we have a lock here, and we have a pocket clip. So this is completely, or at least much more EDC friendly now, because the original version was a gravity knife without a lock or pocket clip. It came with a leather slip, which you could use to carry it if you wanted. But it was pretty unpractical. Oh, I got a little patch and a sticky. Cool. What is this? I guess just some hardware. A little baggy. Microfiber. And that's all that's in there. Cool. So yeah, the original was a gravity knife, just like this one, but didn't have this lock, didn't have this clip. So let's see. We're in the locked position right now. You cannot open it. Slide that down. Yeah. Yeah, I missed this knife. So, yeah, I already told you. I stole the one that I had, but I had to pick this up because, just the idea of a gravity knife is so cool, man. It's such a unique thing. It's such a unique feeling thing. And it's just cool, dude. It's a cool thing to have in your collection, right? It just is. There's no, I think almost anyone will agree with me on that. It's just a cool thing. Is it more practical than a regular folding knife? Get it out, cut something, put it away, put it back in your pocket. Unlock it, slide it out, cut something, slide it in, lock it, put it back in your pocket. It's a few extra steps, but it's not ridiculous, it's not ridiculously impractical. Compared to the other version, the last version, this is much more practical. Unless you carried the old one on your belt in a slip, you'd have to take the slip out of your pocket, pull it out of the slip, deploy it, then you'd have to carry your slip or put the slip back in your pocket while you're cutting. take the slip back out of your pocket, put it back in the slip, put the slip and the knife back in your pocket. It's a whole deal, right? This, however, you don't need anything. You stick this in your pocket, just like a regular knife. It's got a pocket clip. I think do I have. No, I don't have my pants right here. I should start doing the pocket thing again. Have a pair of pants out here so I can try out the clip with you guys. But it looks like it'll function pretty well. The only thing that worries me a little bit, it might not be an issue, but there's not a whole lot of space in there for your seam. And I wear seams that are quite thick, like Carhartt work pants. So we'll see. It might not be a problem, but it just looks like a little bit kind of a minimal clearance in there. Actually, I'm not wearing those right now, but let me just try it in my pocket really quick. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it kind of does get caught up on this screw a little bit. That screw head. Yeah, I wish they would have made it put like a flat-headed screw right there because that could be an issue. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see it. As always, I'm going to carry this knife for a week or so and then do a full review on it, and I will let you know how the pocket clip is. So we got CPM 3V here for the blade steel. I'm fine with that. Ooh, whoa. This is really thin behind the edge, dude. Damn. We have a stonewashed bevel and swedge, and then a built satin flat, which looks really nice. Really like that. No billboarding on the blade at all. We just have a little Riot emblem right there. I love it. I really love that. I think it's a good looking drop point. This comes in a dagger, a double-sided dagger, a drop point, and a tanto. I almost went with the dagger, but as I do plan on carrying this and testing it and all that, I just thought the drop point would be a little more practical, for everyday type stuff. I love this jimping they have. It just looks amazing. It's like cross-hatched kind of jimping. Man, it looks good. And it's really grippy, too. This was on the original as well. I really, really liked that. So if you're not familiar with the EXO, let's just go over how it works a little bit. There's a pivot back here, and that's the axis upon which this swings, right? We got a serial number as well and a date inside there. That's cool. January 2023. Exoskeleton. Cool. So yeah, basically these two tabs right here and here, are bolted onto the blade on either side, and those ride in this track, right? In the chassis, I guess you want to call it, frame, whatever. They ride in that groove, and the tolerances are such that the actual blade never touches the sides of the frame. Only the sides of these tabs are. So you're not, it might seem like the blade is scratching, but it's not. It's not. It never touches the sides in there, which is cool. So to open it, you pull this apart, and that allows this tab to escape from where it's trapped back here. It can slide out, and then this closes around that tab, locking it and preventing it from retracting. Now the old one, you would have to kind of just rely on gripping it for to ensure the blade wouldn't retract on you. Now it would be very impossible, really, almost impossible for it to retract while you're cutting, because this would have to come all the way out to here for the blade to start retracting, and that's just really unlikely. But now it's an extra level of security, with this lock we have here. You can set it down, you're working, pick it back up, cut, it's which is cool. You don't have to worry about it. I'm curious how that lock works. It looks like, yeah, we have some milled out area in here, and it must, can we look in here? see the inside of that switch. It must just slide up into this area right in here. Yeah, that's what it does. So yeah, it swings in here and then goes up into this notch. Yeah, that's what it does. Okay, cool. Yeah, you know, when you're gripping it, no blade play. If you're just holding it like this, yeah, you get some rattle. But that's the nature of the beast, right? It can't be completely locked up. It's just not the nature of how it works. There's a couple different micarta versions too. I got the green micarta. I just think it looks nice. There's also black, I think, and burlap. Maybe one more. The inlay looks really nice. Everything looks really, really nice. I was always surprised that this was only $280, 285, whatever it was. This is the same price as the original, which I think is cool, you know. It's a little bit smaller, so a little bit less materials, but we have the clip and the lock, so it kind of evens out. I think $285 is a really good price for this, you know. It's full titanium, a lot of milling going on. And if you look at this piece here, it's almost like an integral piece of a knife, you know, if you had an integral folding knife, because it's all one piece, you know, this side, the back, and this side, it's all one piece. So that takes, you know, it's not just like milling a flat surface. It takes more time, more precision. So I think with the amount of time and effort that goes into making this, I think $285 is pretty good. So yeah, this is kind of just exactly what I expected, you know. It's the same exact thing, just a little shorter with the lock and the clip. That's all it is. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited to start carrying this thing. Oh yeah, let's measure the, let's see what we got behind the edge, because it feels really thin. Let's see here. Back here, right in front of the choil, we've got 17, 16, and 20 at the tip. That's nice and thin. That's very nice and thin. I was expecting it to be thinner, but I don't know, it feels thinner for some reason. But yeah, that'll slice really nicely. Pretty thin blade stock too. Nice swedge up here. Yeah, that stonewash really does look nice. Awesome. Very cool. I think these will be pretty easy to get if you want one. I know I got this from White Mountain Knives, and there was a pretty large drop on there. I don't know if they're still there or not. I'll put a link down below. They'll take you to... If I can find them anywhere, I will link you to them down below. So, but just keep your eyes open. You know, they made a lot of these, so if you're just a little patient and keep your eyes open, you'll be able to get one. I gotta remember all the things I learned about the last one. I know it was kind of fun to do this on the last one. Yeah, that's cool. It's just a fun knife, you know? A lot of ways you can open it. You can do it just slowly, you know, open it, tip it down, let it slide out and close it. You can kind of do this kind of out the front kind of thing, right? You can do the reverse grip. That's kind of hard to get it back in that way. How else could you do it? Just great sounds, man. Great sounds. Love it. Cool. All right, well, thanks for watching, folks. Like I said, carry it for a while. Do a full review soon. That's the Reate XO-M. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.